Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex. I'm a real estate investor, and today I just want to make a quick tutorial video to show you how I set up my workflows in REI Reply. So I know it's automations can be super scary and intimidating if you haven't done it before, so just wanted to give you a quick overview of me setting up one. All right, so all you do is come to this automations, and then you come here to create workflow. And we're just going to start from scratch. So depending on what you want to do with this workflow or how you want to have it send and have it start, in motion, you can do one or two things here. So one route is you can add a workflow trigger, like you can add a tag to somebody, like for this one, if you wanted to tag them new realtor outreach or something like that and have it start this, that would work fine. Or option number two, it would be to basically not have a trigger and then add it manually. So what that might look like is you get your list of realtors, upload it into REI Reply, and then you go to your contacts, and I'll show you this at the end. Go to your contacts and then basically select that list and then add to workflow, and I will show you how to do that. Or additionally, if you want to do something like I have a lot of workflows that's like 1 month follow up. So I'll be talking to a lead. If they need to be put on a 1 month follow up, I'll just tag them 1 month follow up, and then it'll automatically add them to a workflow like this. So kind of two different options. First, I'll show you how to do it with a workflow trigger with a tag. So you come in here, new workflow trigger. You go to contact tag, and you can name it and everything, right? So new realtor outreach. Add filters, select filters. So you want to say when a tag is added, and you can select the tag in specific. So, new realtor outreach. Perfect. So that's going to be our trigger. So just to go over that again, I'm going to go get a list of realtors. I'm going to upload it into REI Reply. I'm going to select those contacts, and then I'm going to tag them new realtor outreach, and then that's going to kick off this automation. So let's set our first action. The first thing we're going to want to do is let's send them an SMS message. And then you could say, first text is going to be, hey, Billy. So you want to go to contact first name. So that is going to be their first name. Hey, Billy. My name is Alex Perkins. I was hoping you can. My next property? Question mark. Save. So it's going to send that text message. Now we're going to, if they don't respond, we're going to want to send them another text message. But we're going to want to do that in about a day. Let's just say in 1 day. So we're going to send a text message. It's going to wait, and now we can send another text message. Let's say again. So you want to make sure when you're doing this, make sure you're doing contact first name. In the past, I've accidentally said user first name, so that'll be like your name. So it'll be like, hey, Alex, and even if their name's not Alex, so make sure to do contact first name. So, hey, Billy, this is Alex again. I know you guys get blown up by marketing, but I am real. LOL. Seem human. You don't want to seem like a robot. Are you free today? Ending with a question also increases response rates, so you want to do something like that. So my tips so far: seem human, say LOL. Sometimes you even misspell words, and that's okay. and then also end with a question. Those are going to have high response rates. Save action. And then if they don't respond to that, we're going to wait again. And it doesn't really matter. You can put 1 day. I'm going to put 2 days. But you could do 1 day if you just wanted it to be a quick 3-day thing. Save action. Or I want to send them another text. And then you want to do some sort of like pull away on your last one. Those are going to have higher response rates as well. So you could say something like, I have able to get a hold of you. Should I look elsewhere? That'll be really good. So that's going to be a super simple like text campaign. You upload a list of realtors, you send them that text blast. As soon as they respond, pick up the phone, build that relationship, see if they have any off-market stuff coming up, and then you can add them to another drip campaign where you text them every couple weeks and say, hey, what's up? Got any fixers in the pipeline? That's just one way of doing it. You could do it with sellers as well. Like, hey, you own 123 Main Street still? Whatever, something like that. Just to get them to respond. But then the ultimate goal is to get them on the phone. So text them, get them to respond, get them on the phone. And you can get as fancy as you want with this and complicated. You're probably, for this specific one, you're going to want to stop on response. So like if they respond, it's going to end the workflow. It's not going to continue to send them text messages. So in this one, I do want to stop on response. You can also set it up in a specific time, so it only sends during specific hours of the day. Like, you probably don't want to send a realtor a text at 1 a.m. or something like that. So those are fine to set up. And then also, like, let's say you can send these text messages, they never respond. Maybe at the very end, I want to add a tag that say like unresponded or something like that. So let's see here, where's tags? Yep, add contact tag. So at the very end, I want to unresponded. I did not spell it right. Are we really about to do this? Generative AI says it's a word, so we're gonna roll with it. Okay, perfect. So let's say they get through this entire workflow, they don't respond to any of the text messages, then it's going to automatically tag them unresponded. And then you can do something else with those contacts later. You can circle back to them, take all your contacts that are unresponded. You could send them a different one. You could maybe see if you have the wrong phone number. You could send them an email instead, see if they're more responsive to that. You could add them to a cold call list. You can do a bunch of stuff there. As long as you have that list of people that's unresponded, you can cycle that data again and squeeze it and save yourself some money so you don't have to go get more data all the time. So, like I said, you can get pretty fancy with this stuff. Save that action. Let's see all the stuff you can do. You can add tags, remove tags, assign them to different users as well. That's very helpful if you're running a team and you have multiple users in your account. You can add tasks too. You can create a task for you to manually call them. That'd be good. You can also set it up to manually send an email here. Slack message if they have that data and everything. Instagram DMs, it gets kind of crazy. You can also set it to like do not disturb too. Like if they text back and say stop, never call me again or something like that, you can set it up to automatically turn on the do not disturb so you don't continue to bother them. But okay, so you made your workflow. I want to show you quickly how to add them to it, right? So you take your list, whatever that you just uploaded. I'm just going to grab a random one. And I'm going to select those. And then I'm going to add to campaign/workflow. I want this one. Okay, proceed. And I want to select the one that I just made, which is that one. And you definitely want to add in drip mode. Start on, whatever, pick a time. So batch quantity, this is going to be dependent on how many different phone numbers you have set up and also your ability to field all these incoming text messages. For example, I think I have like 7 or 8 different numbers to text off of. I want to say the rule of thumb is like 200 texts per day per number or so. So you probably don't want to exceed that, otherwise you'll get flagged as spam. So like, let's say I could do one after every 1 minute. I could send one a minute. I could send like 3 a minute, 5 a minute. You could send one every 1 hour. Kind of depends on what you want, what you're able to handle. And then again, here's another thing where you can set up the time. But it's pretty simple. Just select which one you want. I would pretty much always recommend doing add and drip mode. Otherwise, it's going to take all, like if you put 600 records in, 6,000 records in, it's going to try to literally send 6,000 text messages at one time. Which I have done in the past accidentally, got my account shut down. So avoid the mistakes that I've made. That's pretty much it. That's how you set up a workflow in REI Reply. Not too complicated. The tools are pretty basic, but the things that you can do with those simple tools can get very complex. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief example of what is possible. So hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you guys want to see on the next one.